Can I have a motion to resume public session? Dr. Richards? Ms. Littlewood? All in favor? Okay, the vote is unanimous. We're now back in public session. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. We are going to start tonight with our GC Pride Awards.
Okay, you ready? All right. It's my privilege to present Mrs. Joanne Antonacci with a GC Pride Award tonight. In addition to serving as the district superintendent of the Monroe to Orleans BOCES, I am proud to call Mrs. Antonacci a mentor and a friend. She's also a staunch advocate for public education in New York State. Over the course of her 47-year career at BOCES II, Mrs. Antonacci has served in many roles. She got her start as a speech and language teacher, working her way up to take over as district superintendent back in 2010. Throughout her tenure as district superintendent, she has not only shaped the educational landscape, but also touched the lives of countless students, teachers, and staff members. Her vision and passion have been instrumental in driving positive change and fostering a culture of excellence within our schools in the Monroe to Orleans BOCES. Joanne, on behalf of the Gates Charlie Central School District Board of Education, administration, faculty, staff, students, and our families, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations on your well-deserved retirement. Your dedication, leadership, and unwavering commitment to supporting every learner has left an indelible mark on all of us. As you embark on this new chapter of your life, I have no doubt that your wisdom and guidance will continue to inspire those around you. May your retirement be filled with joy, relaxation, and all the adventures you've been eagerly anticipating, especially going to Graceland again. Thank you for your years of service and dedication to our school community. You'll be greatly missed, but your legacy will endure for years to come. Wishing you all the best in your retirement and beyond.
Thank you. This is the nicest thing Chris has ever said to me. Thank you, Gates Charlie Board, for this honor. It's a wonderful honor. What I will miss is I will miss our superintendents and the camaraderie and the friendship we built, but I will also miss the boards. It's been a pleasure working with all of my boards. So thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations on your retirement. All right, do we have more GC Pride Awards?
Good evening. On behalf of the Office of Instruction, we have the pleasure of recognizing Roger Thane, Supervisor of Technology Services. He is an unsung hero who works tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring that our educational programs run seamlessly. He's also behind the scenes tonight, unable to join us. Though I do not know all the aspects of Roger's role, I can share that Roger has been instrumental in supporting the back-end implementation of numerous changes to our academic programs. Whether through a call, Teams chat, email, or a quick drop-in, Roger makes himself available to provide his expertise whenever needed. This includes joining a virtual meeting with vendors to be sure an application will meet our goals as a program, meeting with staff to understand the needs and how technology resources can be used to support these goals, a quick call to verify platforms are ready to go prior to assessments or rollout of new resources, and Roger even co-developed and led a new professional learning opportunity for our clerical staff just a few weeks ago. When challenges arise, and they do, Roger remains positive and takes the necessary steps to get the job done right and on time. He consistently brings a solution-oriented mindset and works to find the most effective path forward. Roger's meticulous work ensures that everything runs smoothly, allowing instruction to move forward without interruption. His efforts may not always be visible, but they are felt by everyone in our educational community. So thank you, Roger.
Good evening.
I am honored to have the opportunity on behalf of the Office of Instruction to recognize the dedication and efforts of our K-5 literacy coach, Jen Christensen. Jen has been the driving force behind the transformative shifts in our literacy practices across the district. Her commitment and expertise has been instrumental in enhancing our literacy program and ensuring that our staff has the knowledge and resources to equip our students with the foundational skills necessary for lifelong learning. Over the last 2 years, Jen has been very busy supporting our students and staff, and a few of her accomplishments I wanted to share with all of you. Jen trained almost every K-6 instructional teacher in our district in Letters Volume 1. This fostered a unified approach to our literacy development. She has completed the necessary coursework to become a Letters Volume 2 local facilitator and is currently prepared to begin training this summer. She has co-facilitated a team of teachers and administrators, supporting their understanding of current reading research, leading them through a continuous review and enhancement of our instructional practices. She has trained and led a select team of teachers this year through the successful implementation of a new literacy screening process. And she has spent the last month, right up until last week, training classroom teachers in this new assessment to begin for the upcoming school year. In addition, Jen has collaborated with the building reading teachers, building administrators, and the Office of Instruction to ensure all K-5 teachers are thoroughly prepared for the upcoming school year. This month, actually starting tomorrow, she will begin co-facilitating sessions with grade level teachers as we prepare for the upcoming school year. When not training or leading teams, she can be found in her favorite place, the classrooms. Jen is visible in each building throughout the week. She's co-planning, co-teaching, leading learning labs, and providing coaching opportunities to classroom teachers. Her collaboration with the reading teachers, instructional coaches, building administrators, and the Office of Instruction have been pivotal in making informed decisions to meet the needs of each student. Jen's commitment and collaborative spirit have been the key to the work that we are undertaking here in Gates-Chili. Her contributions have not only enhanced our literacy program, but have also laid the groundwork for ensuring positive outcomes for each of our students. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. That moves us forward to agenda changes.
We have some changes to personnel and action.
Thank you, sir. For board president's comments, I just wanted to be brief tonight and thank everyone for being here. I know it's super busy this time of year as we're in June and we're reaching all the final things of getting the school year together, whether it's 5th grade track and field, whether it's Regents exams, getting those last few pieces of work for credits for graduation. All of these things take a lot of effort on everybody's part. The other thing I wanted to do also was just take a moment to recognize some of the focuses around our country for this month. So it's Caribbean American Heritage Month. It is also Pride Month. So there are different events throughout our community to support members of our community and make sure that we're all there for each other in ways of learning and growing. That moves us now forward to points of interest. Do we have any? Dr. Richards?
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to acknowledge the hard work of the Hillside Work Scholarship Program. I attended the graduation, I feel like it was just yesterday, but I attended the graduation and it was so exciting. It was the first graduation they had actually had formally since the pandemic. So the work that was put into it, the scholars that were represented, especially our Gates-Chili scholars, it was phenomenal. They were so excited when we went up, and I kind of went to the side to congratulate them, and then we all took pictures together. They were excited to see someone from the district there, so that made me smile. But kudos to the program, kudos to our staff here, because again, with the work of the staff, pushing the students forward, I mean, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have had as many, and I think we were one of the schools that had most of the highest number of scholars represented. So kudos to the program and to us as a district.
Thank you. Additional points? Go ahead.
On Sunday, I had the chance to attend the music department banquet and senior recital. Great show of all the talent that we have in the district and how amazing our music program is. Lots of awards given to the kids, and it was a great way to celebrate all that they do all year and their hard work.
Thank you. Mr. Long?
Yes, Friday I had the distinct pleasure of going over to Walt Disney School and celebrate as 25 Special Olympics athletes left the building to head out to SUNY Brockport for a Special Olympics event. It was amazing to see the support from the district, the staff, and they got a nice police escort out of town. We've done it before where we brought the Section 5 champs back into town, so this was unique for us, taking somebody and sending them on their way, but the kids seemed to enjoy it, and it was great to see the support from the district.
Thank you. Ms. Guys?
Over the weekend, the district had Solo Fest locally, and I know that some board members had kids in the Solo Fest. Ms. Littlewood. It was just nice to see how hopping the district was for that. It was a very busy place, and I worked a concession stand in it. The number of teachers that came up from other districts that commented on our facilities and the staff here was really nice to hear. The other thing, attended Memorial Day ceremony for the town of Gates, Gay Charlie Marching Band parade. Gay Charlie Marching Band performed. Unfortunately, the rest of their parades that day were canceled because of rain, but it was just nice to see the turnout support of our band at community events.
Thank you. Anything else? Mr. Bonaski?
I went to the middle school awards night, and it was really awesome to see the achievements of the middle schoolers recognized. And I also attended the Walt Disney Band and Chorus concert, and those kids, like, just seeing the progress they've made from the fall to now, it's awesome. So it was really, good to see parents and grandparents and everybody, family members come out to support them.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Yep.
Mr. Miscavige?
I had the opportunity to attend the high school awards assembly. Congratulations to the staff. They did an excellent job. I think we finished in less than an hour. The kids were well behaved. They clapped for each other. And again, it represented us well in terms of our student body. So that's good. Thank you.
We also had 4 board members attend the Monroe County School Board annual meeting. So that was very strong representation and support for our district there. Anything else? It's been a busy couple weeks, guys. All right. That moves us forward to report of meetings, if we have any. Okay. And seeing no visitor comments, we will move past that section. That brings us up to reports. We have our athletics report.
President Coffey, Vice President Richards, Mr. Daly, Board of Ed, thank you for letting me come and brag a little bit on some of our kids, coaches, and certainly our community's behalf. You got it there, okay. Similar format, moving forward. What I do want to say first is just a couple thank yous. First of all, thank you for your continuous support. We had the opportunity, and I'll get to it in a little bit, to, we jumped on and added a program. It was kind of late, but the county schools, we were able to put together a schedule and give some kids a great opportunity to continue growing together through sport. I want to say thank you to the grounds crew too. Spring is an awful time of year to be on the grounds crew. It's tough. They go out, they're out there at 7 in the morning trying to turn over a softball infield or a baseball field or get things mowed. And then at 2 o'clock it opens up, and all their hard work it certainly doesn't go, without notice, but it just gets frustrating and can be difficult at times. So Tommy and his gang do a great job, and I just want to make sure I said thank you to that as well. So when you look at our athletic participation overview, this is the graph. We took out the other slide with just the numbers, but we're hanging in there. Things are getting tougher and tougher. But we really, it's just a little bit less than last year. Very similar trends, heavy fall and heavy spring. And I can tell you that our track program is growing at the middle school and the high school, which has certainly helped to keep those numbers up. And we've got some kids doing some great things. We're continuing. We do have 2 combined teams. Our hockey team will combine again next year with Rush Henrietta, Wheatland Chili, and Wayne Central. And our gymnastics team will once again combine with Brighton to compete. So that's been in place for several years. It's a great relationship between the schools and the communities, and it certainly continues to, again, to give our kids opportunities to perform and to participate. Our 3 season athletes, which again, we are encouraging this. We want kids, the specialization piece is great, but as far as, really looking at this as an educational, complement to their whole, what's going on in the classroom, I really think it's necessary and we keep pushing and creating those opportunities. We actually have 2 kids that were 4-sport athletes this year. They did the dual participation, and they're able to actually play on 2 teams in 1 season. So it works out well, especially we had a student who was, involved in track. So he could focus and do his couple events. He was on a relay, and then he ran an individual event. And then also he was our starting catcher on the baseball team. So, the team has to be the priority, but he was able to compete and qualify and actually won a sectional. So that was great. Our student athlete recognition. So if you see here, our fall teams did very well. 10 teams and 85 individual kids all earned the recognition as far as student scholars athletes. Sorry, our winter teams a little less, but we have less sports. So we have 5 teams and 55 individuals, and I am currently calculating our spring. So we're looking good. We've got a couple done, but that will follow. Our individual and team honors, crazy, and this is just so far. We have 3 kids that will be attending the New York State Track and Field Championships at Cicero this weekend. We have Heidi Tran, who's going for the pole vault. She also went indoor. We have Amir Davis, who qualified in the 100 meters. And we have Noel Leatherstitch, who is qualifying for the pole vault as well. So they'll be heading down bright and early. They get on the bus. It's quite the experience. I think, Dr. Richards, you know what that's all about, kind of trailing around. But what a great opportunity for these kids to go and represent not only Gates Chi-Li, but Section 5, and really put it all out there and hopefully do something really special there. So we had 78 students receive All-County at various levels, either the first team or second team. We had 1 student was named Monroe County Player of the Year in soccer, Sebastian Guerrero. We had 2 students receive EGR and All-State recognition with Sam and Seb, both in soccer. Our boys lax got the Sportsmanship Award. And then our 4 kids who qualified for track and field. Heidi actually, like I said, went in the winter, and she's going back in the spring. And then Noah and Amir will be joining her on that trip. And then 7 students earned sectional titles, and they're all in track and field. So again, they're kind of carrying the banner here and flying the flag. We've continued with our 2 unified offerings with bowling and basketball. There is talk of expansion into other sports. They're trying to figure out how it all fits. But if you ever get a chance to come to a unified event, I can't say enough about the experience when you see the team that's out there made up of students who receive services through CSE, and then also kids who are out there as partners really working and coaching and just encouraging. It's amazing. Todd Esposito and Dan Mayer do a great job. And I can't say enough about our peer leaders who come to the games, who get things going at halftime, who get crowds there so that all these kids have a moment, in the bright light and really get to experience the growth again through sports. Mrs. Kai's mentioned our great facilities. Every time people come on this campus, they can't believe it, and it's just they can't believe what we have. They can't believe, when they walk in the gym, it's crazy. They walk in the pool, it's crazy. The track, the stadium, and obviously with the construction projects going on, it's just getting better and better. But we hosted the Class C girls soccer sectional final here. We had the boys Class A semifinals, which were unbelievable. Both games went right down to the wire. And really, the gym was packed, place was crazy. It was just a really cool environment. Our competitive cheer, the championships, And then we just hosted the Class A boys semifinals for Class A boys lacrosse. And then we got back on board with the Ronald McDonald Senior All-Star Game for the boys and girls games. And they will be here, that will also be here again next year. We lost it way back. They actually gave us the wrong date, so we booked them. And then when they came back, we had already booked the other date that they wanted. So they've had it at Rush Henrietta. Their construction's going on now. We certainly brought it back. And again, that was just an outstanding event for Section 5, New York State, and certainly Monroe County. To make that happen, too, I just need to mention, we have a crew of people in the community that help out at games. They do the clock, they do the score clock, they do the video board, they do the announcing. It's really Jimmy Lee, Terrace Walker, Joe Lynch, and Kyle Baker, which really is, it's nice. You know, it's nice when you have someone who can really belt their, a kid makes a nice play and all of a sudden their name gets announced and it's, I don't know, it just feels very collegiate or very professional. And these people do a great job helping us out, and we certainly couldn't have hosted these events without them. Jumping on to our flag football, I alluded earlier to the addition of a team. So we were able to add a modified team. Monroe County went in kind of a couple different directions. They said you could either go with the modified JV and varsity, you could add JV and then feed the varsity, or you could just go modified varsity. We wanted to build at the younger level and really make sure we get people involved. We had a pretty young team, so the JV piece really wasn't as important for us moving forward. It was get that modified in place and then see where it takes us. The other thing with this, and Superintendent Daly and I, we talked to our girls lacrosse coach. You know, with the addition of when you add other female sports in the same season, it's a delicate balance between, crushing another program and, jumping on the momentum and the excitement of moving forward with football. But I can tell you that Kelly Parker, our coach, did a great job. We had even talked about possibly, are we going to combine with another team and help their program? But we stayed true. We stayed as Gates Chili, and Coach Parker got us through with strong numbers. So it's all working out, and I think things are starting to balance out on that end. So I mentioned before, track and field, we're heading to states this weekend. Noah, Amira, and Heidi are going to go down and represent us. We've got our big 5th grade track meet tomorrow. So we're praying, we're doing the sun dance or whatever we have to do to try to keep the rain away. I think it's going to look good. It's going to be a little warm and muggy. We'll have a lot of water out there for the kids. But it's amazing being on the other side. When you go to the, like this, we used to have the senior banquet, or when you see the senior slideshow, there are so many pictures from that 5th grade track meet. These kids love this event. Sam Utter will be there tomorrow. He's coming back and he's excited. So, it's always nice to get him back into the loop and to have him back here on campus. But again, we're looking for a really great day. And then I just wanted to throw in another thing. And synchro swim it's not an official sport. It's sort of a club. It's sort of that in-between. But I just wanted to say to Tina Marie Mantisi and Marissa Mantisi that if you get a chance to go to that show as well, it's really neat. You get tired just watching it because these kids are sculling and dolphining and all this other whatever they do. But it's very difficult, and they commit themselves. They come up with their own routines, the choreography, the music. It's just something you definitely want to get to if you get a chance sometime. And I just wanted to publicly say thank you to Tina, Marie, and Marissa for keeping that going. It's not something that everyone, that every school has, so it's a little bit unique to us. Any questions? Yes.
I have a question, a comment. I'm just impressed that you threw in the synchronized swim terms there. I learned something new tonight.
Well, yeah, I was announcing this year. They asked me to announce, so I got to learn. I was learning new things the whole time. So, but it was crazy. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. All set? Thank you, and thank you for your continued support. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. That moves us forward to our consensus agenda. Can I have a motion to approve the consensus agenda? Ms. Littlewood, Ms. Kies, any discussion? All in favor? The vote is unanimous. Can I have a motion to approve consensus items C through L? Dr. Richards? Mr. Long? Any discussion? All in favor? The vote is unanimous. That moves us to action items. Can I have a motion to accept the annual budget and Board of Education candidates election results from election chairperson Dennis Laba? Can I have a motion? Dr. Richards? Ms. Kais? Any discussion? All in favor? The vote is unanimous. Can I have a motion to approve the adoption of the bus bond resolution? Have a motion? Ms. Jennings? Ms. Kais, any discussion? All in favor? The vote is unanimous. Can I have a motion to approve the terms and conditions of employment for the Director of Technology effective July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2027? Have a motion? Ms. Littlewood? Dr. Richards, any discussion? All right. All in favor? The vote is unanimous. Mr. Long has lost his speaking privileges. All right. Can I have a motion to approve the employment agreement between Richard Pound and Gates Chili Central School District effective July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025? Can I have a motion? Ms. Jennings, Dr. Richards, any discussion? All in favor? Yes, no. I can't tell. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count, sorry. 2, 4, 6. Are you? Okay. So we have 6 in favor. Any opposed? 1. Okay. 6 in favor, 1 opposed. Thank you. Just making sure I'm like, hands go fast. So I don't want to miss any of them. And I'm, yes, counting in my head. It's not going well. All right. Can I have a motion to approve the award of RFP for portable restrooms with the contract to be awarded to Best Rentals, Inc. per the attached memo? Can I have a motion? Ms. Littlewood? Dr. Richards? Any discussion? Sir?
They're going to be located near playing fields and outdoors throughout the district, as we're required to have. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I have to go back and look, but you have to have so many per fields. And it's done throughout the county in Section 5. Yes.
Any further discussion? Okay, all in favor? Okay, the vote is unanimous. Can I have a motion to approve the agreement between GCCSD and the Gates Chili Transportation Union effective July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2027? Have a motion? Ms. Jennings, Dr. Richards, any discussion? All in favor? The vote is unanimous. Be it resolved that the Board of Education, having heard an appeal from student A, discipline determination made by the superintendent of schools, designated as appeal number 1, and following due deliberation hereby uphold the determination of the superintendent of schools. Can I have a motion? Mr. Long? Second, Ms. Kais? Any discussion? All in favor? The vote is unanimous. That moves us now to superintendent comments.
It's hard to believe we're just 2.5 weeks away from our commencement ceremony for the class of 2024. Graduation will be held on Friday, June 21st at 5 p.m. in our Spartan Fieldhouse. I look forward to celebrating the class of 2024 with our board, faculty, staff, administration, and the community. And a reminder that this Sunday, June 9th, Gates Chili is hosting its first ever community band festival. The event from 12:30 to 6 will feature food trucks and performances by 8 bands, including our very own Gates Chili Community Concert Band. Last night, several Gates Chili High School students were recognized as Black Scholars by the Urban League of Rochester. A whopping 24 students were honored among the more than 600 from our region. Black Scholars provide honorees with helpful college career readiness programming and scholarship opportunities. And as you can see, 24 Spartans earned that last night. We're very proud of them. Last week, the high school hosted an in-house version of Rock to Change for just Gates Chi students. The students made great use of our GC PLC with their displays of leadership and participation in discussions and activities. And the plan is to continue doing this going forward and in fact host a third one with another school in-house again next year. So they had great success in doing this for the first time on their own and are looking to even expand it next year. Also last week, I had the honor of attending the Special Olympics at SUNY Brockport. It was amazing to see our students participate and achieve success. Our faculty and staff did a phenomenal job of working with our students to have a great day. And thank you to SUNY Brockport for hosting. It was a great setup for our kids, and it was just really neat to see all the smiles. The Gates Chi High School team took first place and second place overall in the regional Junior Achievement Titans of Business competition. First place was the team of Joe Garcia and Jalen Fitzhugh. Second place was the team of Jeremy Tantalo and Dylan Sweeney. Congratulations to our Spartans. And we had several poets that knew it. Several Gates Chi students were awarded the Friends of the Gates Public Library's Poetry Contest for K-12 students. 3 students from Neil Armstrong, 3 students from Brasser, 4 students from our middle school, and 3 students from our high school were awarded. Congratulations to all our great wordsmiths. Last Monday, I was able to represent our district at the Town of Gates Memorial Day ceremony. The Town of Gates has an outstanding event that also has our Gates Chi marching band participate, as said earlier. It is a great tradition in our community, and the district is proud to participate every year. And then Mrs. Erin Eugene started as our new principal at Walt Disney Elementary yesterday, and Dr. Dan Zanowski will be starting next Monday as the new principal of Gates Chi Middle School. They both are excited and ready to lead their new buildings. Last week, we also interviewed some great candidates for elementary assistant principals at both Armstrong and Brasser. We will look to appoint the finalists for those positions at our June 18th meeting. Also on June 18th, we'll meet at 5 p.m. to break ground on Phase 1 construction at the middle school. Work there includes new technology and music classrooms, as well as the new art classroom and a new health classroom. We have a new homecoming date to share with everyone, and it's different than the one we shared a few weeks ago. Gates Chi will celebrate homecoming now the week of October 14th through 18th, with our Spartans taking on the Webster Thomas Titans on October 18th in Spartan Stadium. This was due to changing in classification for several schools, which changed our schedule completely. So now it will be October 14th through 18th, with the 18th being our homecoming football game. I want to thank our student ex officio for all her work this year on behalf of the student body. She emailed me earlier to share that she's too busy doing homework to come tonight. And I said, it's good, go do your homework. But she promises to be at our last meeting, because there won't be any homework then. So on all of her work on behalf of our student body and our district, her insight and sharing of the student point of view was essential to making this a successful year here in Gates Chi. We wish her best of luck this fall, and I'll read this again on the 18th. So yesterday, we learned that Lucas Gable has been elected to be the next student ex officio starting this September. Mr. Olin and I met with him on Monday, and he is very excited to serve. We look forward to bringing him in to the Board of Education. And tomorrow, I wish good luck to all our 5th grade Spartans at the annual 5th grade track meet. It'll be great right out back here if you get a chance to go. It's one of the premier events for our district. And also wishing good luck to our varsity track athletes who will be heading to states this weekend. They've had great success so far, and we look forward to seeing how they do in Cicero. Also, I'm very proud of my team's effort that were rewarded May 21st with outstanding voting results. Again, a ton of work goes in developing, promoting, and presenting our budget propositions. Congratulations also to our 4 incumbents for being reelected. We look forward to working with this board again for another year. So that is my report, President Coffey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting? Ms. Jennings? Ms. Littlewood? Any discussion? All in favor? The vote is unanimous. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.